Hello, collective. I decided while I'm waiting for my one short to upload, I did earlier, and it was raw, no makeup, whatever. I'm not fancy, guys. But I decided I'm gonna do an oracle reading. What to expect from you in the universe? What to expect? Let's not always. Oh my gosh. Let's not always worry about what the other person's doing. Because the other thing is, let's worry about what you're doing and what messages you need to know to get you to your highest good. Because really, isn't that the main topic of the day? You? I mean, we always take our focus off of us to them. And why? That's what I'm saying. Why? Alright. We got abundance and connections. At 888, your willingness to resonate with abundance is the key to unlocking it. Trust in the limitless generosity of the universe. For what you desire is already making its way to you. Abundance came out. 888. Write it down. Then we got connections. Your energy is aligning with others who walk in similar frequency. Expect connections and encounters that feel expansive and mutually empowering. You got connections coming. And then empowered. I command my energy with grace and authority, creating the reality I desire. Empowered. You're an empowered being. I mean, we all are, but maybe you're working on your empowerment. Maybe you're working on it. Alright. Okay, all this came down, so we'll take these. We got distraction. Which negative influences are draining you of your life force? Decide whether they are really worth your attention or if there are better ways to use your time. Someone got distractions in their life. These are people that try to hurt you, say, I love you, and maybe they really don't love you. Maybe they do, maybe they don't, but it's a distraction. All the same. I hate to say it, but it's like that sometimes. And then we got knowledge. You are being called to explore new ideas and seek knowledge that resonates with your soul's truth. This is a time of intellectual and spiritual awakening. You're getting spiritual knowledge, and you got this distraction over here. And then spiritual guidance. I attune the frequency of my higher self and spiritual guides, receiving truth and clarity from beyond the physical world. You know, maybe you're meant to get enlightened. Maybe the universe is waiting for you and you're not responding because you're too involved with a superficial connection. Distant devotion. You don't have to be everywhere to prove your love, and sometimes the highest choice is absence. You know, not to be there. Choosing yourself isn't selfish, even if others don't understand. You are not here to contort for comfort or perform closeness to make others feel at ease. Let your energy ripple from the quiet places where no one can see you, but everybody feels you. You are allowed to love from afar. You're meant, and then you have this distraction energy. Maybe you're meant to leave a situation. Forgive and move on. That's what I'm getting, guys. Forgive and move on. Alright, then we got a universal card. You were never meant to bloom in someone else's season. Alright, maybe somebody else has a different season coming, a different part of their life, and you were not meant to be a part of that. Maybe you were not meant to be a part of that person's life in this time period. And it's hard for you to let go. Alright, this one fell to the floor. Another universal card, guys. Graceful flow. This is a nice one. You adapt. You bend where others break. You're not defined by control, but by response. Your ability to pivot, to read the room, to adjust course mid-flight is not lack of stability. It's the mark of evolution. You meet challenge without panic and find solutions when the map goes missing. You've become fluid in change because you know life is not about flowing, not resisting. Graceful flow. Maybe somebody's just in a different season of their life. Maybe they're in a season of lessons. You know what I mean? It happens. Maybe they need to learn a lesson. And you need to step aside. Maybe you need to step aside. Sometimes you have to step aside. I mean, it happens, guys. I have these other oracle cards here. It's just gonna be a whole, think about your life reading. Okay? Think about where your chakras are and everything else. We got Calendula. And this is joy, expression, glow. When did you last let your joy shine without restraint? With this abundance energy, when did you last let your joy shine without restraint? Without restraining, without making somebody else happy. When was that last time? That's what the universe wants to tell you. When was the last time you did that? If you sit there and you say, well, Michelle, I don't know. I don't know the answer to that. Then maybe it's time for you to get to know yourself. Maybe it's time for you to get to know yourself. Just saying. No judgment here. This is a free thing. We got clear quartz with connections. Clarity, amplification, and healing. Clear quartz is the master healer, a stone of clarity, amplification, and spiritual insight. It clears mental fog, elevates awareness, and magnifies intentions. Its high vibration harmonizes energy and deepens your connection to the divine. And clear quartz, maybe you guys should get it because it came up with the reading. It just came up with the reading. It came with the frame, guys. It came with the frame, just like the birds. It's for all chakras, all signs, and it's water-based. I am clear, open, and aligned with divine energy. And this is under connections. And clear quartz is not, that crystal is not expensive, y'all. It is not. I have so many clear quartz, it's not. And then there's another question within a question, guys. Beat. Grounding, nourishment, passion. What passions live deep within you? Truly be nourished. Alright, what passions live deep within you? Ready to be nourished. What kind of, just like the beat, what kind of stuff have you been wanting to do that maybe you've been putting aside? And somebody else been saying, do this first, do that first. And you put yourself first so much, you forgot about you. You forgot about you, collective. I mean, sometimes you gotta be selfish when it comes to yourself. And under this distraction, we got Rue. Discernment, psychic hygiene, closure. What energetic threads are still clinging to you long after lesson ended? Alright, maybe you guys, this came up for a reason, Rue. There's some kind of clinging threads. Maybe you guys need to do a cord cutting over here with this distraction energy. Maybe this was a karmic attachment that you haven't fully cleared out the energy. And I tell you, with these cord attachments, is fully letting go, not thinking about it and not talking to them, but fully letting go. Is saying, you know what, I don't want to be with that person, I wish them the best. That is fully letting go. Have you fully let go to that point, collective? Just saying. And now with this knowledge, we get you. This is YEW. Time, death, immortality. What are you ready to release into the bands of time, trusting what remains? You got to release something to get your abundance, guys. Maybe it's this, I'm getting, you got to release this distraction. This has to be the end. I mean, if you want to get your blessings, you got to give up what's holding you back. You have got to give up what's holding you back, guys. I mean, there's just no point in holding on to something that's not serving you. That's what I'm getting, guys. And under this spiritual guidance, I got pumpkin. Gratitude, harvest, celebration. Where can you pause and honor all that you've grown? Alright, where can you pause and honor what you've grown? There's a cycle that has to be paused so you can honor your growth. Maybe you got to say goodbye to somebody. I feel you got to say goodbye to somebody, and it's hard for you to say goodbye to somebody. Sometimes you can't harbor up in the past. The past isn't good to harbor in, guys. It really, really isn't. And I tell you, it's just not. Okay. This came in for distant devotion, about letting go. This came in. And we got another stone card. And this is, oh my god, hopefully I pronounce this right, y'all. Phenacite. Phenacite. Phenanatite. Or phenanacite. I want to say phenanacite, okay? Tomato. I might be mispronouncing it. I'm sorry, universe. And this is for ascension, higher consciousness, light activation. Among the highest vibration crystals, phenacite awakens the light body, expands spiritual awareness, and aligns you with divine truth. And this is for the crown chakra, all signs, and it's associated with fire. I stand in divine light, guided by higher wisdom. Maybe you should get this. I'll put this up here a few minutes so you can read it there. I mean, maybe you should. I mean, I would get it. It looks pretty. I might get it. I mean, hell, I do got a bunch of them. I do like my moonstone I got. I never take that off because it's given me nothing but good luck since I've had it. And it's been my best friend. I'll probably die with this opal, my moon opal. I probably will, honestly. Okay, give me one for over here, please, universe. Okay, you got cedar. Under this, you were never meant to bloom in someone else's season. We got cedar. Sacred space, protection, guidance. How can you create space that honors your spirit's needs? Maybe you don't have your own sacred space. I love cedar trees. I think they're wonderful. I have an obsession with trees, guys. I love them. I love drawing them. I love everything about a tree. Maybe you need your sacred space. I'm just saying, you may need sacred space, guys. Maybe you could tell your family or whatever, I need this space. Everyone needs to stay out of my space and don't put their stuff in my space, okay? Oh, we got this graceful flow energy. Oh my god, this crystal is going everywhere. We got Moldavite. This is transformation, expansion, and spiritual awakening. Moldavite is a high-frequency stone of transformation and cosmic awakening. It accelerates spiritual evolution, deepens inner journeys, and expands consciousness while offering grounding support for sensitive souls. And this is a heart, third eye crown. And it's for all signs. And this is a storm aether. So I guess for weathering storms, I open to cosmic wisdom while staying grounded in my truth. This Moldavite, that looks really nice. To stay in graceful form, you probably got to get this Moldavite, guys. But this has been, I don't know what to call this, spiritual guidance session. But, yeah. But here is your universal wisdom for y'all 15 minutes. And think about this and maybe rerun the video. You know, if you go, damn, what was that stone? I'm going to go watch that again. And look it up. Look it up on Google. Go to any metaphysical store and get you some. Get you some. And just remember, sometimes you gotta let go of something you really love to let the universe know you're ready for something bigger. And I'll see you on the next one. I love y'all.